Hello, everyone. It's been 2 weeks, I think. Actually, don't know. What have
3
you guys been up to?
weeks or 4, I
Yeah,
think.
I know we all just finished finals, so that's been kind of cool. So I guess we just do our usual check-in, see like how everyone's been up to. For me, finals have been kind of like it's been all right. There's just classes like usual. I'm back to studying the MCAT, so I'm not really taking a break. I just switched from one final to another final, so I'm just living the same lifestyle. Yeah, that's about it.
For me, finals week was rough, not because of the actual exams. I was just sick throughout the entire week. So,
Oh no.
yeah, I got tested. It wasn't COVID, but it was just like a bad situation to be in because I had no motivation to study. I was taking NyQuil and I still couldn't sleep at night.
Dang.
And then during the day, I would just like sit on sleep on the couch, watch TV, or and then just ingest as many like prescriptions as I could. So,
Oh god.
yeah, I guess I still had to take finals though. So I was like, okay, I studied for an hour before the exam, and that was it. And I went into the exam, took it.
Oh, legend. What a legend. All right.
Yeah, that was
Good
my
job.
experience.
Is that it? Is that all you have? I
Nice.
thought you have a little bit more. You have a bigger update than that, bro.
Indeed.
My bigger update is that I am a alumni of UCLA now.
Congratulations. That's a big deal,
Well
bro.
done.
You are a college graduate now. How does it feel?
Thank you. I don't know. I mean, it hasn't been super, it's been kind of anticlimactic, if you will. So, I mean, I don't have too many friends that graduated this quarter with me. So for me to fully experience that, I think I need more people to also be in the same situation. So I'm just waiting for you guys to also graduate, and we can all turn up and have meet us in the lounge.
The real lounge.
Exactly.
Wait, I actually have a question about that. So did you have to tell them that you're graduating, or they're just like you're done?
Oh, okay.
Because I have not gotten a single email about graduation tassels or anything like that. Have you guys gotten anything?
Nope.
No idea.
No.
I don't even know how it works. For all I know, I might be signing up for another year at school, and we just don't know it, right?
So, it's a really poorly planned. I mean, it's a public system, so basically, you declare your candidacy, right? And then I think they don't even do a check-in with you. Like the registrar sends you an email sometimes. They're like, "Oh, this is just to verify that you're graduating this quarter. Just make sure you have all your units. Like check your DARs." That's what they email you.
Wow.
And then they recommend. Yeah. And then I went online to their websites, and they say we recommend that you check in with the UCLA college academic counselors, something like that. So I hopped on Zoom with them, and they do the exact same thing. They check your DARs for you, and we're like, "Yep, looks good." And I'm like, "Wait, is there anything else to the process?" They're like, "No, you just have to make sure that, I guess, on the portal, you select your diploma or something that you want to receive it, and then they ship it to you 3 to 4 months after finals of the quarter that you graduate. If that makes sense.
Wait, they're like, yeah, just check it. Do you want your diploma? I mean, you don't want it. We can keep. We don't have to print it. It's chill, right? You don't really need it, right? Is that how that went? What the fuck?
So it's super low key. They pretty much just let you go. That's about it.
Did they even say congrats?
Yeah, I guess they're kind of nice. They're like, "Oh, congrats on finishing," but it's nothing over the top for sure.
So did they tell you anything about your graduation ceremony, anything like that, or they're just like,
no,
yeah, you're good?
Yeah.
Or for graduation, you guys having? Are we supposed to buy capping down sometime, or how does that work?
I mean, if it was an in-person ceremony, probably.
Yeah.
But
this might be a dumbass question. So our school has a yearbook, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen
I forgot
seniors
about that.
Seniors ever line up, be like, "Oh yeah, I have to take my my senior photo today, right? Outside of like their own personal one, they're like, I have to take my senior photo today. Like, yeah, like,
No,
does our yearbook actually have pictures of the graduating class or what?
I don't think so.
I have
think
no
it-
idea how
I
to
didn't even
no,
know we had a yearbook.
remember, didn't we see one from like a few years back, like a yearbook? And
I've
it
seen
was
them
just
try and
full of like articles of shit, right? Like we didn't know what it was about.
I know it exists
It was
because
just
I've seen
random
them try to
stuff.
sell it. Like kind of same thing as like a class
Yeah.
ring, right? But
Yeah, I don't think it had graduate photos at all.
like
So,
if I buy a yearbook, it doesn't even have my fucking face on it. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, this. I mean, I don't know. Would you guys like it if I bought you guys yearbooks as a gift?
No. Terrible.
Save your
idea.
money.
that's
Wait,
a
are you gonna
waste
like?
of all our
Are you gonna
time.
buy a cap and gown or anything like that, or like the stoles or whatever?
Like, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. For grad pictures, I was thinking, like at the very least, I could just wear a dress shirt, pants, a tie, and then maybe like that, like sash,
Mm-hmm.
right? I don't think I was gonna buy a cap and gown. I don't think I need a photo like that. I mean, worst case, maybe just use the one from high school. I don't know, because I wore black. I wore a black cap and gown for high school too. So
You guys had a black one? Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
ours
it
was
was-
fine. Daniel, what? Ours is
Ours
blue.
ours is blue. That works. I
Ours
just
is
don't know
dark
if I,
I lucked out
blue.
so
let's see if
much.
I have it.
Mine was white.
Oh, that's not applicable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, mine was most applicable, I guess.
Wait, this graduation is actually so depressing. What?
Yeah.
I think it's depressing for
exactly.
all of us. No.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
just the
this is
first
what
to
happened
experience
to
it.
last year's students.
Well,
I guess. But at least they
It
had it
happened to last
year.
year.
You know what I mean? They just missed a
Yeah.
quarter. We just straight up missed a year and a half,
Yeah.
That's true.
yep.
which
You
is
think
like
we'll get
actually a
Minecraft
lot of
servers?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess I'll continue talking about finals if we're or,
All right.
or do you guys have anything else to add?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I guess it was fine. It was just one day where I guess because I was taking a math class and like the math department specified that all the finals were 24-hour finals, so they gave you 24 hours to do them, and they're still expected to be like the usual 3-hour, like the length of a 3-hour exam. But no, this final straight up took me 24 hours to do.
Wait, how long was the final?
God damn.
It was 19 pages long.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
It was like longer. It was so long compared to like any other exam I've taken.
Wait, is that not a deviation? Like, I mean, that certainly is a deviation, but like
I
in
mean,
terms of the law, I guess.
I guess it probably took the professor. It would take the professor 3 hours to do probably. So I mean,
Wow.
you know,
Jesus.
that's just how it goes.
Was it like it was like literally everything in the class, or was it just hard problems to think about?
I guess it was no. I guess it was the concepts were from the class, but yeah, they were just harder problems, and I did not like the professor too much.
Mhm.
And there were I guess mainly there were a lot of problems that were all like pretty hard difficulty. So like I was able to get most of it, but it just took a long ass time.
Seems kind of not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how quarantine finals are. But
It's crazy that you can't check these problems.
oh,
Or
I
use-
didn't even buy check this quarter. I didn't need it. I needed it last quarter though, but
Nice.
Would you have been able to check
even
it?
then check is useless for this level of classes. Like
Exactly.
it's useful for like I guess high school classes and maybe like I guess lower divs, I guess
Lower divs,
like
yep.
introductory
Lower
classes. But yeah, then it's just not good. So yeah, that's my experience. But I mean, I only had 3 finals, so it wasn't too bad other than that this quarter. Yeah.
Seems kind of unfun, dude. I would not
Yeah.
recommend.
Yeah.
Congratulations getting through it though.
Yeah.
Congratulations
now.
for freedom.
Indeed.
All right, boys. You know, with Christmas coming up, we were supposed to eat a hot chip today, but they are currently very expensive at a astounding $30 per chip. I'm not a
We're college students.
yeah,
We're
I
not
don't have
gonna be
money,
spending
so
that much.
we are gonna wait until it's a bit cheaper, and then we will do it. But I assure you, we will do it.
Yes, we're
Um,
all very down.
We're still down. Whether or not it turns into a hot chip or a hot nut or Satan's toe, Something will
I feel like
happen.
we should do it once we get like actually meet up together in person. Maybe.
True. Spring
would that
quarter,
be,
boys.
though?
We're gonna make a comeback.
Yeah, we'll see.
Are we going back for spring quarter, or is it
No.
still going to be?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't know. But
I don't
dang
think,
it.
but
But Daniel,
that
are
shouldn't
you
stop
are
you.
you down to do like a week? Like a week? Do we drive down? We just spend a week at school.
Wait,
That sounds
Randy,
fun.
are you
I'd be
going
down.
back when or like at all or no?
I'm coming down for a couple days, but that's because I have my MCAT.
Oh,
in
okay.
LA,
Ah, fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's drive down.
I was planning to actually go up this quarter, but it's getting worse. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, it just gets
Mm.
worse, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
LA County is the worst, yeah.
every time I
So,
look at the graph,
I might
I'm like,
just
you
not.
know, I didn't go when it was at like 1% of what it is right now. I feel like it'd be extra a little brain damage to me. To
Yeah,
go.
no,
Like,
I don't think I can even like run safely outside right now.
really?
Like,
Treadmill time?
or I mean, I'd probably like have to wear a mask all the time and stuff.
Maybe.
And
Running
running
Westwood
with
is
a
not
mask
like,
is hard.
yeah.
So-
Westwood is like relative, like it's bad relative to what the numbers were in the same area, I guess. But I don't think Westwood's like the main contributor to all the cases in LA County.
I mean,
So,
like even then, it's still bad in
I mean,
that whole area.
Mm.
But yeah,
All right, boys. But you know what?
That's
You
true.
know what season it is though? Besides COVID season, it is Christmas season and the age of gift giving. And for some people,
Capitalism.
it is a great time of year. It's very peaceful. It's very relaxing. They really like. I don't know. It's a good time, right? For some people, it's stressful because there's the whole etiquette of the whole gift giving aspect, and for some people who are a lot more sociable, competent than I am, gift giving is for me a very stressful time because I really don't understand sometimes the etiquette and the expectations people have of it, right? Like, for example, in the past, I've gone a gift from people who I did not expect to get a gift from, but I had not prepared a gift for them in return. In which case, what do you do in that case, boys? So let's talk about it. Do you guys like giving gifts, receiving gifts? What are you guys' thoughts on this whole interplay?
I guess I can go first. Though I suppose I have almost no experience with gift giving. In my family, we don't really do the American kind of like, oh, put your presents under the tree and then wait till Christmas to open them up. If I ever really wanted something, like my parents would probably be like, oh, just wait till it goes on sale and then buy it. And then, yeah, just use it. Like, you don't have to wait until like Christmas. They're like, well, if you have it, you might as well just use it. So I never have to wait until the 25th. So the 25th didn't really have like a special meaning for me because I'm kind of like cheap, kind of like I always wait until like there's a sale, and sometimes I just wait until like, you know how like at the end of the year stores like have their like, oh, store clearance sale, whatever. So most of the time I just waited until like January. So for me, I've never really done Christmas presents thing, but I could imagine it being stressful because even right now I'm trying to think like what kind of like gifts are like actually good gifts. I have no idea. So I feel like I'd be a terrible like gift giver unless the other person specified like what items they wanted, then it'd be easier. So I'm not sure. Maybe in the future I'll experiment more with gift giving, but at the moment it seems kind of intimidating to be honest. I'm not quite sure what it is for everyone else.
I think like here's like a problem. Like here's a good problem to have. But let's say you're the one receiving the gift. There's an off chance that you don't like the gift that you receive, you know? And so sometimes this is like you have to play it off. Sometimes you
It's not about whether you want
like it's
it,
nice.
right?
I guess sometimes if you get too many gifts that you didn't want in the first place, then it's like I don't know who comes across that situation. Like I guess I bring that up because I guess it's happened to me once, but like it's just like a stream of things that I just didn't want. I was like, damn, I wish I could have just given them a list of things, you know? So I think I've only done Secret Santa like 2 or 3 times. The way it was organized is in this case, you have a list, right? So it makes it a little bit easier. The first time I completely dropped the ball, and because I was like, okay, like I see the things that you want. And so I like thought I was just crossing off a checklist. And then turns out everyone else like puts in way more effort. in that they try to get creative with how they package it and whatnot. And I was like okay, no, like I thought it was just like take a gift, like wrap it, and then like give it, but it wasn't that. So I was like, okay, like this isn't for me. I guess that whole, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I give a lot more gifts for birthdays. I give more gifts for birthdays than I do for Christmas.
I like
Not to
birthdays
say
way
that,
more than I like Christmas in this season, dude.
Yeah, that's just me though.
Dude, dude, it's so fucked because like I'm also doing Secret Santa this year, and like when I don't know how I'm supposed to like send the gift, right? Like if they want something from Amazon and I buy it, right? I'm not gonna ship to my house and then pay shipping to wrap it. I'm gonna send it straight to your house, bro. Like, fucking take it, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't wrap mine either.
But also, I think you said something that was like having gifts that you don't want. Like, what do you guys? Okay, I know I skipped Jorge, but I'll go back to it. Remind me to go back to it. But Jorge, what are your thoughts?
Wait. So is this gift giving within your family on Christmas? Or
whatever you want, bro.
Anything.
Okay. I guess I've had. I mean, I don't participate too much in gift giving. I guess as if I look back on it, it's more like kind of this I'm talking about gift giving between members of my family. I guess it's more of like each section of my family, like, or I guess me, my mom, my dad, my brother, we all kind of give a combined gift to like a family member and so on. So it's less of me having to do the creative thinking to actually give the gifts. Also like in receiving gifts, I guess it's whatever. Like I don't really have too much expectations for like what I receive. I don't care too much, I guess. I think I used to care when I was a kid, but like now it's kind of like, I mean, I don't really like expect them to know like exactly what I want, so it's fine.
Okay, that's like, I'm kind of the opposite in the sense that, I mean, okay, so tracing back, I agree with Jorge in that, okay, so this sounds bad on my part, but I wouldn't get my family members an actual gift for Christmas. If anything, I would get my sister something, but I wouldn't get my parents gifts for Christmas. But like us four as a family would then give our cousins gifts, you know? So something that Jorge just described.
I guess, yeah, a lot of the time when it's like random family members that that just show up and you don't know about, I guess if it's fine if they also don't give you gifts, but then it's hard to know as well. Like people you don't know as much.
Just try to limit that.
That's why it's easier to just I guess give a combined gift, I guess. Or go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but the thing where I am completely opposite to Jorge is that when I was a kid, I feel like I was just so like there was a novelty to a lot of the gifts that I received. So I was like, oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna like definitely use it. But like now that I'm older, I know my lifestyle and I like know, okay, like these things would certainly help. This I will not use at all, you know? So I feel like I'm more narrow-minded at this point in my life as opposed to when I was a kid.
I mean, I feel like within your family though, or like at least for me, it's kind of like I guess Christmas is more for like I guess kids getting kind of like all the like the different toys they want and that kind of thing.
Exactly.
And now it's just kind of like, I mean, you just get what you get, and like hopefully it's something like useful, but if not, you just take it as a kind gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like I definitely just take it as a kind gesture. Like I appreciate the thought. I don't know. I have this really weird like thing with gifts where it's like, honestly, I low key feel like I have everything that I necessarily want, like reasonably want, right? Like I'm not gonna say, like, oh, I want a Tesla right now. I expect none of that dumb shit, right? More like oh, if I want like, I think the max like, oh, if I want like a tablet, I'll just go ahead and buy it if I have the money for it and I want it, right? Like it's whatever. I'm gonna expect anyone to buy me a tablet, right? But I don't know. I feel like with gifts with like other people and family and friends, I really kind of don't like stuff where it's like materials, as in like, oh, they give me like a jacket, they give me like pants or shoes, right? Or like, I don't know, like just anything like that, because there's a lot of pressure for you to like keep it and want it, right? Like dude, one time I got a purse as a gift. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, wait, like it was unironic too. They were like, it's a handbag for when you go on, if you ever go on a vacation, you need to hold yourself in the bag. I'm like, okay, thank you, right? It's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this shit? But now it's like, I also feel bad where it's like, okay, they ask. I've had someone ask, hey, do you like the jacket I bought you like a year after? I'm like, yeah, of course, but like I haven't worn it once.
Oh wait, people remember like that? That's never
right?
happened to me.
Or they ask you
I
to try
guess.
it on in front of them. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah, I would not want to. I feel so like, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Being the one to ask those questions too. We're like, oh, do you like my gift? Like,
yeah.
Especially after a year.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't remember what I gave him. So,
so for me, I really low key, unless I specifically specify this is what I want. I really never want anything materialistic where I have to think about, do I keep it? Like if I look at it, like, do I have to keep this shit?
Wait, so what kind of gifts wouldn't fall under this materialistic?
I think that I think money is always the ideal gift, but it's always like a thoughtless gift, right?
I agree.
Yeah. Money, gift cards.
I think. Gift cards to like stores or food. Actually, food's somewhat okay, but like stores and stuff like that, it's the same thing. Where it's just like it's just money and just buy what you actually want, right? What I kind of like is I like gifts that are like almost low key forced experiences that I otherwise wouldn't have gone. For example, if someone gives like, oh, here's like $50 credit to go rock climbing or paintballing, right? Where it's, I mean, yes, I guess it's kind of like a money, you can think of it like a gift card, but I think it's like a forced experience where like now I have the opportunity to, I want to hang out my friends like, hey, you guys want to go paintballing, you guys want to go bowling, you guys want to go whatchamacallit, like an escape room, right? Say whatever the experience card is. Now we can have like an event where I can do stuff with my friends and make memories that I otherwise wouldn't have. So I really like gifts like that, right? Versus like, oh, here's like fucking $50 Chipotle, bro, have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think,
I'll take the Chipotle one. I think my least favorite are like the Target gift cards. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I've never had such an experience. I think all of the gifts from my family have been, I guess, more materialistic. So that's why I feel the way about it. Like it's whatever.
Like I appreciate it. I definitely always appreciate it no matter what. I think another thing for me, it's like I think like 2 years ago I read this book by Marie Kondo. It's about like, I don't know if you guys heard about like your like strike joy, like you want everything you have to like have meaning to you, right? Like ideally. And I usually don't want to hold on to things that don't do anything for you, or you're only holding on to it because someone gave it to you and you feel guilty throwing it away, right? So I always think about every time I get like a fucking something I don't want, I'm like, oh shit, now what do I do with this, right? Like it's just baggage that weighs you down. That's how I think of it. But I really appreciate the sentiment.
I like the thing you added about forced experiences. I think for me personally, what that got me thinking about right now is just, okay, aside from gift cards, is there another way that I could get them a gift that would force them to have some sort of experience just like that, you know? I guess like, let's say if instead of getting you $50 credit for paintballing, right? Let's say I got you like paintball gear, for example, does that fall under the same line of forcing that experience?
I think so, because unless you know the person likes paintballing, right? Now here's the issue, right? The issue is if you don't, okay, so they don't like paintballing, right? Like we'll just use paintballing as a thing, right? Yeah. They you don't know whether they like paintballing. You buy them paintballing gear, they're like, what the fuck is this? Right? I mean, they're like, oh cool, I guess I'll try this if I ever go out, right? But realistically, they may never go out, right? Because they just have the gear. But usually the activation cost of going is not usually the rental of the equipment, but like the money to go, right? Or the time to go, or the thought to go. Now, what if this case is, you know they like paintballing, right? Now, there's two situations. You know what they want, and they're happy that you got what they wanted. Second case is, or rather, second of other cases, you didn't get something they wanted, but now they have, say they want a specific, like, I don't know, say you bought them like a gun, right? But they of like a certain brand. Say they wanted like a fucking whatever, right? What if they wanted that same gun but made by a different model? Now they can't justify getting that for themselves. right? Because they're like, oh, I already have it, and they already gave it to me. Like, there's no reason for me to buy it. So then, I mean, now you've effectively eliminated that option. And I think something over encompassing, such as just going and having that experience, where it's no guilt if you don't, because now you can always pass it on. But it's always a positive if you do go. You know what I mean? There's no constraint of like, oh, what if they like this, or this better? It's just, oh, just go, bro, right?
I feel like you're defining quite a narrow area of gifts that you can actually give that you'll know the person will enjoy then.
Yeah, I mean that's
just
usually
in general, yeah.
Gift giving is that you usually don't know someone well enough to give them a good gift, right?
So that raises the question. Yeah, so that is like a really underlying question. Do you really know this person well enough to get them something that you think they will want, use, love, whatever, right? So I guess the question to bounce off of that idea is, what do you think about straight up asking the person, what do you want for Christmas? It ruins like the surprise factor, but you're eliminating, I guess, like uncertainties. What are your thoughts?
I think it depends on the relationship, right? For example, I don't know if Daniel, I don't know if you agree with this. Like if it was my family asking what I want, I would just be upfront, tell them what I want. And there's no pressure on me to reciprocate a gift of equal value. However, if I tell Daniel, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And he goes, oh, I really want these docs or whatever, right? And I like, okay, cool. Now, on his mind, regardless of whether or not I buy it for him, he thinks I'm getting him docs or something of equal value, and there puts pressure on him to reciprocate a gift of equal value. And we're going to go on the same page that regardless that you want to reciprocate a gift of equal value, whether sentimentally or financially, right? Like that's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think in that case, I think it's a net negative, especially with friends. I think it's a net negative. I don't think you should ask what they want. I think you should do what you think feels, I don't know how to describe, but I don't think you should ask.
To avoid the, I guess, negative reciprocation factor, you can just tell them what you want and then ask them what they want, right?
Yes, but then now it's an expectation of saying something of equal value, right?
I guess so.
Right, like,
yeah, it's a little
or even then they just straight up lie and they just say something cheap, so you get them something cheap, right? And most of the times, if it's something cheap and it's relatively inexpensive, they would have already gotten it themselves, or it's just like some random shit, right? Which I mean, I guess you can go for it, but
yeah,
I think at that point, at that level, it's if it's some random shit that they want, they would have already said it in a conversation. You should know, right? I don't know.
Indeed.
I don't think you ask unless it's like family and it's like obviously gonna get something and they're just having a hard time, right? I think family you can ask. I think with friends where the purpose is to surprise them, I don't think you ask.
Yeah, I agree with Randy. For family, like it's a lot easier and more satisfactory. Just like your parents ask you or you ask them like what do you want for Christmas, and then they buy it, I guess. And for friends, friends is kind of awkward. Like maybe, yeah, it probably just has to be a surprising thing or something thoughtful maybe. But yeah, explicitly telling them what you want might like put a little bit too much pressure perhaps. Unless like you and the other friend don't mind basically just kind of, it's almost like just exchanging money if you think about it. Like I buy you $100 thing, you buy me $100 thing. Like didn't we just give $100 to each other? So it's like, what? So I don't know, it's up to you. I mean, your friends, I guess, whatever you guys are comfortable with.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I think good gifts are things that are usually experiences you otherwise would not have gone or thought of to have gone. For example, okay, I am kind of guilty with doing this with my own girlfriend, where it's like for her, she asked me like what I want because she doesn't like. It's kind of hard because I usually have most of the things I already want. So I usually just tell her like oh, like draw me something, like something that I otherwise cannot get on my own. Just like do something like that, do something creative. For me, I'm doing the lazy way because I'm not talented. Where it's like where I know this is something that she always wanted. Like for example, she's like been wanting like a laptop, right? But the thing is, I don't have the money to straight buy up like an actual laptop that we both be happy, or I think she would be happy with. So I'm like, listen, this is what I want to do, and you wouldn't take it if I bought you a whole ass laptop. Right? I have other ideas anyway. I told her, like, I have other ideas, but like, are you down to go 50 on the laptop? It's like, I mean, it's not as much of a surprise, but it's more like we've been talking about you wanting this, and I want to help push you towards it, right? but I need you to be on the same page where it's like it's kind of dumb for both of us. I guess you can just say I'm a cheap ass, but like I don't know.
I don't think so. A laptop's expensive. Unless it's a good one, and I think a good laptop is quite valuable. I think that's fine.
So maybe that's me going back on myself where it's like you're just exchanging money. But on my end, it's like I don't want money. I just want you like I don't know, like draw me something. I don't know, do something fun, right? So
yeah, I think I used to do that too. Just like draw something.
Do you guys give Christmas gifts to your friends?
No.
If I'm not doing Secret Santa or White Elephant,
Yeah,
no.
if you're not doing Secret Santa, like on your own, like
no.
Like, are you gonna send Daniel a Christmas gift this year? Saichandra, I am, bro.
Not.
I know Jorge is. Are you?
Man.
Wow, you're really putting
Yeah, Jorge. Are you
am.
Saichandra? Are you sending Daniel Christmas?
Is this a gift or a gift?
Like since I'm ordaining us as a family, and we've just discussed the benefits of having family, Daniel, what do you want for Christmas? And I'll send it to you.
Anything. I don't want anything.
If you really want something, I guess I can send it to you.
No, I'm good. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. If you want to give me something, like give me, I don't know, like a happy face or something, high five, or maybe not high five. I think, yeah, actually, if I think about it, I have actually never, ever given like someone a Christmas present. Now I think about it, unless it was to my parents or Secret Santa, which I'm doing this year for the first time, or my girlfriend. But even like my girlfriend, like it didn't happen exactly on Christmas because the times didn't match out. So maybe it's not a Christmas gift. So okay, it counts. Okay, aside from those, I don't think I ever have. Is it because I'm a guy? And guys don't really.
I don't know if it's a guy thing. I think it's
I
can't say
no,
that.
No, it's true. Like Daniel's 100% right, bro. Like, because I have a younger sister. She is doing 4 different Secret Santas in this year.
Wait, but that's not gift giving. That's Secret Santa, right?
But like,
I think how about non-Secret Santa gift giving?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. She still does that then. She does that on top of this. Then.
What the?
Wow.
No, yeah, I've only ever done Secret Santa with friends.
So it's
before, and barely ever.
Like it is a thing that they're more involved in the season.
That's true. I think at max, it's for me. It's always been like it's Christmas. Like it's like the day of Christmas, the day before, like 2 days after. Like you know that. At the board, like just chilling. They're like, "Yo, I kind of want this," and we're happen to be at the mall or whatever.
Oh.
And then I have the time, and I was like, you know, they're one of the real homies. I'll actually buy them. And be like, "Yo, Merry Christmas, enjoy, have fun." Right?
Nice.
Like it'll never be like pre-planned. I'm gonna get you something. It's always like on the day I'll be like, "Yo, take it, bro." Like that's it. It's never like, "Oh shit, I know what I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get you beforehand." I don't know. Maybe this is a guy thing.
Who knows? I think that works though.
Maybe it's just a meet us in the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just us 4 guys. Who knows? We need a larger sample size. I don't know. But
true.
do people? Actually, I don't know. So I'm just gonna ask. Do people give rain checks with their gift, like in exchange, in case the other person doesn't want it? But then that way they don't have to tell you. They just like return it, get the refund, and then okay, this is my Christmas gift. It's a $30 gift card refund or something like that. Is that a thing? Is that rude?
Yeah. Like you get the receipt too.
Yeah, something like that. That way they can return it. If they don't like it, they get the money. They're happy. If they like it, they keep it. They're happy. Either way, everyone's happy. Or is that not a thing?
I think that's a thing. I think that's the nice way to do it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
feel like that should be etiquette. Yeah. I always give gift receipts because I'm like,
Take the money.
I don't care. Take your money. So you guys? So we can all agree that we don't just give gifts to anyone, right? Unless it's like family or significant other. Correct. Is that fair to say?
Correct. Yes, indeed.
Correct.
So if you find out someone is giving you a gift, are you now obligated to send a gift back?
Right? No.
I don't think that would happen.
So what if it did? Yeah, well, that would have happened.
Okay, say it happened. Say like your friend texts you like, "Yo, what's your address? I'm trying to send you something," but you know it's for Christmas.
Then yeah, you should probably send something back, I guess. It's so
Yeah.
awkward.
Probably.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah, I
something.
think my go-to response would be to send something too, but like,
What do you send back?
Maybe I'll send the spicy chip.
I'm just not sure like it's a super genuine like response though, you know? Because you, like you said, you just feel like you want to reciprocate it, and you're also in this like hastier timeline, like, oh, like I have to be quick to act. I got to make sure that he gets it as soon as possible, you know? Like that whole time factor plays a role too. I'm just like, I'm like, damn, like, do I really want to send this guy a gift? But like, I think I will reluctantly, and I'm not sure that that's the point. Giving a gift though.
Yeah, it misses out on the planet thing, but I think
Yeah.
in the end you'll probably want to send one in the end. Otherwise, it might be a little awkward. I mean,
Yeah.
they probably don't expect anything back, but I feel like as you're the one receiving a gift, like you might want to like send something back. I don't know, something they'll enjoy. What would that be? I have no idea.
Yeah. So I have I guess this is my own personal dilemma, but I'm gonna send my friends something. Hopefully they never actually ever see this, but so there's something similar happened to me on two different occasions, right? But anyway, for one of them, it's like I'm gonna rebound my gift idea, and I need you to tell me whether or not it's cool, it's a good idea, or it's terrible. Okay. I don't know what the fuck they like, what the fuck they want, right? And I feel like they have everything they want, right? And I don't want to just go out and do some boring shit like buy them a mug, right? Because for some reason that's a lot of people's default gift. Let's buy you a mug and put like candy and chocolate inside of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send them different packs of Asian ramens that I have laying around the house and salt my family made. It's like Asian salt they eat with fruit. So it's something that they probably never would have had, but it's like completely random. Will one, it come off as endearing and cultural, or two, I'm a cheap ass who just grabbed random shit around my house and threw it in a box. But what if I told, okay, pause. What if I told you in the past we had a conversation about how we had cool ramen inside of our apartment, and I actually gave them a pack of ramen before to try with their family. So is this an extension of that? Is that one, a callback to the past, or two, a cheap ass way of giving a gift? Let me know.
I think it's fine.
I think if you just package it properly, it comes up. I think the way that you package it also makes a difference. So like, if you just make it so that it's not just you throwing in a bunch of like packets of ramen, you know, like maybe you organize it nicely.
Yeah,
then that makes a difference, I think. Yeah.
Maybe write a letter too. Card or something.
Yeah, I'll write a card.
I think it's a good idea.
Just don't like plastic wrap it and then like throw it in like a UPS box and then ship it.
That's
over.
what I was thinking. I was gonna order something out of UPS box and ship it back.
But at the same time, I don't think there's any pressure for you to make this huge like basket. You know what I mean? Basket and like stack everything on top. Like there's no pressure for you to do that either. Like there's certainly middle ground, but I think I like the idea of writing a small note too. And in that note, you can just write like, you can finally have all the cool ramen now or something.
Okay,
like
so I'm not brain damaged.
No.
Yeah. Maybe
okay, cool. Sounds good.
Like ramen.
If it goes bad, I'm letting them know that you guys said it was a good idea.
Don't say that.
Right.
Don't say that. Don't tell us. Don't
okay,
tell us.
Okay. Here's another one that actually happened to me. My supervisor, gifts to bosses. If you guys work in a lab, do you guys have to give gifts to them or your supervisor? How does that work? Or do you just send them an email, say, "Happy holidays, I hope you have a good break"?
Yes.
Is that it?
I say happy holidays. If it was in person, I would have just dropped a box of chocolate or some box of food in the main room, like where everyone hangs out, so that like a break area, for example.
Yeah.
You know, where everyone is likely to stop by at some point. I'll just like write a note there and say, enjoy.
Wait, you've gotten a gift from your supervisor, Randy? Or
no,
I'm talking about gifting it to his supervisor.
So my lab every year we do either Secret Santa or we ship out shit to this year we're just shipping out shit to everyone, right? So it's just like a way to celebrate Christmas like when we're not in the lab, right? It's always something small. Like last year I got a screwdriver.
Oh,
cool. I just get random shit. Okay, point being, right?
Nice.
It's not like actual like it's not actual like what would be considered like payment for my work. Okay, it's actually random shit. I got a subway card and a screwdriver.
Dang.
And they're like I think it was like we think you'd like this. I was like, oh, okay.
Look at the synergy.
So, am I pressured to return a gift back, send like a box of chocolate back, be like, happy holidays? Like, what is the etiquette here, boys?
Well, I can't speak from any experience because I've never had I guess a boss during the holidays.
Aren't you friends with Mark?
I don't know. I'm an intern, or I was an intern.
Yeah, you interned for Mark. Aren't you getting
Yeah.
him something?
I'm not interning anymore.
Yes, Mark does not need anything, bro.
Yeah.
Mark,
If anything, Mark should be the one.
Zuckerberg, bro. Aren't you friends? Aren't you buds with
If
Zuckerberg?
anything, he should be the one gifting Jorge like a few shares of Facebook for Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a part of the company right now, so I don't see a need.
I would like to answer Randy's question. I don't think I would give the supervisor anything back. I would just send him an email saying, "Oh, thank you." I think it's just because. Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
Or I'm still confused. So, Randy, you're asking if you'd give anything back after they gave something to you, or
yes, or you know they're sending you something
after they sent you a screwdriver.
Yes, I did not send it back. Actually, no, I gave chocolate last year.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just chocolate again. Give him a screwdriver of like the opposite head. They give you like a Phillips screwdriver. Give him like the minus sign one.
I just return it back. Gotcha. Good, smart.
No, don't return it. But that's so weird.
Like
screwdriver plus Subway.
Touch.
This time you give him my Jersey Mike's gift card and the opposite end of the screwdriver.
Okay,
Give him some screws or something. Hammer.
I think my favorite gifts are usually gag gifts. I don't know about you guys.
That's
like,
fine.
For my friend Cameron from high school, we have this tradition that we always send her like the dumbest, most useless, trashiest thing. Like, I think 2 years ago we gave her so my friend was cleaning out his room and he had a bunch of these like anime posters that he didn't want it from going to an anime convention in our city, but they were like the raunchiest, dumbest things ever. So we wrapped it in a trash bag and threw his other trash in it, and then we just gave it to her for her birthday. And every year she passes it on to another person. We just loop it around, so whoever has the trash bag. I think we looped it back and it's back to her right now. It's like, do you guys like gifts like that? I think gifts like that are funny, where it's funny to open, it's just a memory, and if you guys throw it out after, we wouldn't care. I think those are my favorite gifts. I don't know.
I think that's fine. I have no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the memory is pretty good. So
once again, no experience, but sounds cool.
Just imagine Randy giving you something like that. How would you feel for it? Would you be happy? You're like, this is funny, and then you'll remember it, or you're like, this is offensive. Okay, that's a good gift then.
I don't think I would be like if you want me to be brutally honest. I don't think I would be happy initially. Like I'd honestly be like I would honestly be like, what the fuck is this?
You would laugh,
and then I would have to like do some introspection and then see, okay, maybe this is just playing the long game.
Okay,
and I just need to be a part of it.
Like here's I forgot the second part. We put an actual gift in the inside. But you actually have to look for it. Like, for example, we would just give like a trash bag full of shit. And then that's just dig through it. And they see the anime poster, like, oh, is this the gift? But you keep on digging deeper, maybe there's like a board game or something in the very bottom. Or just something random, something fun. So it's not completely just trash. But it's like 80% trash. But you wouldn't be down.
Cool. Yeah, you wouldn't like that Saichandra? Good experience.
like I said I wouldn't like it initially, just because I wouldn't like. It's not like I see the bag immediately and okay, like I guess I didn't imagine it so that like there's something hidden in the trash bag. I guess I was just like imagining more so the trash part, and I was like, and then I was thinking like, okay, I know for a fact that I wouldn't react to it positively immediately. You know, like it would take me some time to like come around the fact. So,
yeah.
But like, sure. I mean, now that I have this heads up, maybe now I can view all my gifts with that perspective. Yeah. You know, not just the ones that are meant to be gags like that. But
What do you guys give for your parents?
Nothing.
Yo, what the fuck?
A massage, a hug, do chores. I don't know.
I give them warm wishes.
Did they shit on you for not? They're like, wow, we gave you all this stuff, and you didn't get a shit.
Well, I mean, I don't really give them anything on Christmas.
Yeah, I get.
I don't remember if you guys answered. But do you guys get stuff?
For birthdays.
No, you guys get stuff on Christmas
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
from your parents.
Sometimes.
Okay, strictly from your parents only.
Oh.
No, Daniel.
Unless it was like I did Father's Day and like Mother's Day, like I bought my dad like shoes and like clothes. But then, like I said, my family haven't like actually done like Christmas in a long time, so I can't even remember. I mean, it's been like many years, so I guess technically I haven't for Christmas if we think about it that way. But I do for like other occasions, like birthdays or like Father's Mother's Day, something like that.
What do you guys give for your parents if you were to give them a gift of any type for any occasion? Like, what do you give them?
Clothes, shoes.
Clothes?
Yeah.
I don't think my dad cares too much about clothes, but I still buy them anyways.
I think I got my mom AirPods once.
Oh, useful,
Nice.
useful, very good.
Wait, that's kind of nuts. Why would you say, Saichandra?
I mean, I get them like normally what I do like the cheesy stuff. So like I'll make them breakfast in bed or maybe like a meal or something. And then I get them like, I guess I've done like I've had a variety of gifts. Like I went to the fallback with the mug. It has the Happy Mothers, you know. I guess once I got her an iPad. So like there's variability, you know.
You got her an iPad?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a mug, sometimes it's an iPad.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know what you're gonna get this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it also it depends on like what my gift is too, right?
Oh.
What the?
Oh.
How do you know?
Yeah, how do you know?
I'm joking there. No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what to. Okay, I don't know what to get my parents. I don't even know how to wrap my shit up for my parents. For example, my mom likes like plant stuff, so I'm just probably gonna get her like another like, what the fuck do they call those?
The succulents.
Succulents.
Succulents,
I'm
yes.
probably just gonna get like some succulents. And my dad, but I don't know how to hide that. Do I just like throw it somewhere in the yard until Christmas Day comes? And I'm like, oh, there it is, right?
Christmas Day, you like go into the yard and bring in a pot of like succulents.
Yeah, like how long? How am I supposed to hide it? I don't water the plants. Like for my dad, like my dad probably just wants alcohol, so it's like, how do
you're old enough
get him
now.
that? How do I wrap that shit?
Put it in the shoebox.
Isn't it just gonna like
Get a bag.
be warm? What the like wrap a bag? Oh, put it in a bag.
Like
Put it in a bag. Like these
what
small
sort of
ski
alcohol?
Like Bevmo.
bags. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
maybe just like one of those.
that means I
yeah.
have to buy a bag,
some-
dude. What the fuck?
And then put some wrapping paper in it.
Okay, I low key am a big fan of wrapping things in newspaper.
Jesus.
I don't mind.
You guys don't agree?
I don't think I've wrapped anything before.
Okay, old
that's
school
true, me
assignments
too.
make great wrapping paper.
Yeah, you see the old
Nice.
homework assignment.
Yeah,
like
you
see the
guys don't-
grades.
Instead of shredding my homework, I just wrap it and send it.
Huh.
You guys don't do
Saving the
that?
planet.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are saving the planet, I guess.
Yeah, I'm saving the planet.
And then also like partaking information. That's a good
Mhm.
gift.
True. You're just giving them knowledge.
Yeah, you're giving them fucking big brain, bro.
I for one just have not wrapped anything, so I can't really.
How do you give
Can't
stuff
really
to Naoka? Do you just give it to her like straight up? You're like, bitch.
Well, the thing is, like
Here it
most
is.
of the time, it's like a drawing or like a letter, and like something small. So I
You buy her
don't wrap.
AirPods, bro. Well, that was her. No, she bought you AirPods.
Yeah, she bought me AirPods. These ones right here. No, I don't really wrap. I just like it's usually something small, so it's like I just hand it to her on the day, and that's about it. I've never actually wrapped anything before, and I think about it. Well, even to my parents, like I would just hide it in my room, and then on the day, I just give it to them. I don't know. The surprise is like me holding it behind my back, and then it's not a surprise as soon as it pops out from behind my back, and I give it to you.
What the?
That's the experience.
Same.
So, dude, Daniel's a man.
I think Randy is the most innovative when it comes to gift giving. Out of
No,
all
I
of
think I
us.
just give dumb gifts that I give such bad gifts that I have to send it in a way that's memorable. You know, it's part of the gift. It's
Isn't
like
that
it's like the
good?
little
I think it's fine.
yeah. Just wait till you get con balls.
I remember when.
Whoa.
Not that far, but okay. So was it freshman year? No,
Yeah.
sophomore year.
The
Was it
freshman
freshman
year.
year?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know what happened, but so Randy and I and another guy are roommates, and I don't know the other person. I think he bought a ton of like those like makeup cotton balls you use for like if you want to like use toner or like makeup or something like that. So he bought like an entire like party size bag or whatever. And at some point, all of these ended up in my belongings as like prizes. And I remember like 2 years later, I was unpacking some of my like shorts for summer, stuff that I didn't really use. And then I put one on and I reached into the pocket. And 2 years later, I grabbed out a cotton ball. It was still there. I feel like some of my clothes might still have cotton balls in the pockets, but
Probably,
yeah,
dude. We put a lot. We
there was a
indeed
lot
put a lot in there.
in really random spaces. But man, that could be a gift too. Experiences.
Experiences, you guys. Experiences.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be a short-term gift. Could be long-term, over 2 years even, or more.
Mhm.
So yeah. Wait.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Think we went deep in it. We went very deep in the rabbit hole of Christmas.
Time for us to go back to the present.
So
But
next episode is a New Year's. So what do you guys want to talk about for New Year's? What's happening, boys? What are your plans?
time to make it a move.
Time to make it.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
All right. So I guess we can call it. This is our 41st episode of Meet Us in the Lounge. It was a great time. We talked about gift giving. This is our gift to you guys. Happy holidays, everyone. You can see we decorated our rooms just for this very occasion. It's very festive in here. Like the walls are white as if
As snow.
as if it is snowing,
Yeah.
right?
True.
Except for mine's green, but that's okay.
Mine's a bit yellow, I guess.
You know, that's Christmas too. You know,
Yeah.
it's the other
Myriad
the other
of
snow.
colors.
It's the yellow snow.
Exactly. Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for listening.